How are we doing, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, before we get into this video, I have a really cool giveaway to announce. PA has been kind enough to hook me up with 3 codes to give to the community. So I will be doing a giveaway, and all you need to do to enter this giveaway is pop down into the comment section down below and type anything you would like. If you want to type giveaway, go ahead and type giveaway, but any comment will do, and that will automatically enter you in. Even if you comment multiple times, you only get 1 ticket. There's going to be an automated system that will sort this out for us. And Zect has also got 3 outfits to give away in forms of coupon codes as well. So make sure you go over to Zect's channel. I'll have the video linked in the description down below. Make sure you click on that, go to his channel and type a comment there as well, so you enter on his raffle also. So in total, that's going to be 6 outfits we're going to be able to give to you guys, which is pretty awesome. Again, big thank you for PA for doing this. And on the 7th, Zect and I, well, Zect will be streaming. I'll be tagging along with him in the stream, and we'll be doing our giveaway then. But that being said, today I have a mini seasons guide for you guys, so I hope it does help. So first things first, when you log into the game, make sure you guys pick a season server. Grab the class that you're looking forward to play, customize it how you see fit, and then when that's done, you will press X, which I believe is square for PlayStation players, to create your character's name. Now, one thing here, make sure you press down on your left stick to check if there's any duplicate names, and if there isn't, you can continue to create your character and start the quest line. Once you've created that character, select it, then log in to the season server, and on arrival, press down on your D-pad to pull up your quest menu, go to the main quest line, and follow that along. Follow it along for now until we get to Velia. Now, if you guys ever do get confused of where you are, where you need to go, or who you need to talk to, what you can do is press start, go to your adventure, then go to quests, and over here you can see your quest lines. If you click on it, you can then press move to or navigate. Keep following this quest line until you get to Velia, which is located here on your minimap. Upon arrival, take a little short break from the game because we're going to do a few important things that's going to really help boost your account. Okay, so now that you're in Velia, take a little break, go onto your PC or mobile device, come onto the Console Play Black Desert website. When you come here, click on this login button over here, which will bring you to this screen. But what we will do is press sign up. Go through the steps, make sure you read everything, and once you get to this page here, make sure you select the email that is currently connected to your Xbox or PlayStation account. Create yourself a password and set everything up. Once that's done, we need to get back into the game. So once that is complete, come back into your game, press start to come to the menu, hit the character tab, go to my info, and then hit the Y button, which is triangle for PlayStation, and follow the instructions from there to get your account fully linked. If you are unsure of what email is connected to your account currently, it will show you that information once you press Y/triangle on this page here. Now that that's done, we are going to enter some very important codes that's going to help you guys out. Now that is all set up, come back to the Play Black Desert website, and then come over here to shop coupons to get to this page, and now you're going to enter a bunch of coupon codes. Okay, now feel free to pause it here. Here's 8 very good coupon codes for you to enter. Now, do note, some of these may or may not work depending on when you're watching the video and when you started playing the game. But if you can get all of them, then you're off to a great start, and I'll see you guys back in game. So now that we're back in the game, press start, come to the rewards tab, come to your mail, and then as you can see here, all of your coupons that you entered, you will find here. Just click on it, press A, and that will retrieve the item into your inventory. Okay, so that's the important stuff out of the way. Now, what you will do is come to the adventure, come to quests, press right bumper for main. You will do the quest line all the way for all of these main quest lines. These are important. They're going to give you some really, really good items. The only slightly optional one would be Valencia 2. That's not the most important one to do, but make sure you get the rest of them done because you're going to get some very important items from there, from both the seasonal side of things and the questline reward side of things, which is going to help your account progress. Now, as you are progressing through the quest line, you will get a bunch of weapons and armors that you should equip and upgrade as you go along. For Naru gear, it's pretty simple. You'll be getting awarded all these beginner blackstones. All you will do is pop in your Naru gear, and you don't really need to build stacks. You can just keep tapping all the way to pen. Now, when you guys complete the Valencia questline, you're going to get 2 of these red sand crystal rings. When you complete the Camisylvia questline, you'll get 2 of the Forest Eye earrings. And when you complete the Dregan questline, you will get this Rock Heart belt. These are really good accessories that you should enhance to try, and they're very simple to do so. Pull up your Black Spirit. Now, you don't need to use a stack for pry. You got pretty good odds. So just tap that away. Hopefully you don't fail twice like I did. You don't need as much as a 10 stack. Probably between 5 and 10 is all you need. Click that to duo. I'm going to pop a 20 stack. I popped the wrong one there. 20 stack, again, probably a little bit high. 15 will be good enough for try. And there you go. You can pop a 10 and give it a few more attempts, or you can overstack a little bit so you got less chance of failing, so you don't go through so many of these 3 magical blackstones, which I would recommend. 20 stacks are not that hard to come by or expensive to make. By the time you've done all these quests, you should be level 58, but fear not. If you are not 58, you can definitely grind the zones such as Nagas and or Fogans to get there. These areas are good to grind from the level of 52 up until the level of 58. Once you are level 58 and you've got the Medaya questline complete, you can trade in your Pen Naru gear for Get Tuvala gear. So come to Fugha, press chat and exchange your pen, and he'll give you a Get Tuvala. So obviously the chess piece will get a chess piece, and all the other corresponding pieces will get the corresponding Naru. Now, once you have that Tuvala gear, you need to start enhancing it, which is going to require a lot of mats. Before we start grabbing those mats, make sure you accept all the quests that Fughar has to offer, except for Fughar's special timepiece, which you see on your screens now. We'll come back to that later in the video. So one of the most efficient ways to get all the mats is to diversify your grind. Make sure you go to all the locations in Valencia for the locations that you have the AP to be able to grind, and spend some time grinding there. Once you're done with Valencia, move your way over to the Camisylvia side of the map and do the exact same. When you come to these areas for the first time on a season server, there's going to be some kill quests that you can do, starting with 250 kills in the area, and then when that's complete, being 500 kills in the area, and the reward itself is the enhancement mats for Tuvala gear. Now, if you are having some issues claiming that reward for grinding in the zone, open your minimap, put a marker on the actual node manager, make your way to him or her. When you get close enough, the little quest indicator will pop back up, allowing you to receive your rewards. And when it does, you're just going to press start, as you can see here, and get those enhancement mats. Now, wherever you are grinding for these mats, if you see other people in the area, definitely invite them to your party to speed things along. If people are already in a party because you're in a party grind spot, make sure just to ask them if they have space for you to join. And if they do, you can definitely clear these areas a lot faster and get your mats even more efficiently. So now it's time to enhance that Naru gear, and I'm going to go through the stacks that I like to use when enhancing it. Now to go from Pry to Duo, as you saw that I start on an 18 stack and I will tap that up until around the 30 mark. To get to Try, we use those refined stones to get the guaranteed enhancement chance. Well, the enhancement which does not absorb the stack. Make sure you click on that stone, because if you do not, you might be wasting a stack. Now, you do have to repair your gear, so you can trade in the Tuvala ore at the armor vendor and then use him to repair your gear and get back to enhancing. So when you plug it back in, make sure you always change it to the refined magical blackstones there to get that guaranteed try chance, and then click it for Tet. Now, I will be going for the Tet between a 30 and a 50 stack. I start at 30. If I fail Tet up to the 50 stack, I will stop at that point. Then when going for pen, I'll start from that 50 stack and I'll go all the way to a 70 stack and I'll stop at 70. All of the pen weapons and armors I got went pen before reaching that 70 stack mark. So it's got pretty good chances for you guys to have relatively similar effects, but that's the weapons and armors out of the way. So now we have the weapons and armors out of the way, let's talk about enhancing the Tuvala accessories. As you saw there, we're going to need Tuvala ore. Exchange 5 of these ore at any armor vendor in any town or city for an accessory. Don't worry if you get more than what you need, you can always get that ore back, which I'll show after we finish here. Now for Pry, I just use a 0 stack. Obviously I got a +2 because that's just my base stack. For Duo, if you really want to be safe, go maybe up to a 5 stack, but on a 0 stack it'll be fine as well. Try anywhere from 10 to 15 are the stacks that I would use to go for Try. You get just under the 50% success chance, which is still really good. And then for Tets, I use between 25 to 35, again just under the 50%. So you've got a decent odds over here for hitting these accessories. Now for the pen, I will be using a 60 stack. One thing I'll let you guys know, some people may consider a 60 stack a little bit too high for pens, but you do get a bunch of these during the seasons itself, so I ended up using it to get my pen, which you will see right there. Now, you can use a little bit smaller stack if you want, maybe a 50 or a 40 if you want to be really efficient with your silver, but it will just take you longer to get these accessory enhancements, which is absolutely fine. This game is a marathon, not a sprint, so if you want to be a bit more efficient with your silver, maybe use slightly smaller stacks than I've mentioned. But for me, I think this is a good balance for myself in terms of silver spent to pace of progression. But I definitely wouldn't recommend using much higher stacks than I've listed here, because all of these stacks that I've mentioned are going to give you really, really good odds of success. And as you can see on your screens, I am just heating this to these earrings, and each time I heat one of these earrings, I get 5 Tuvala ore back, which is the exact cost of exchanging an ore for an accessory. So you're not losing out on any ores if you have spare accessories left over. So feel free to stockpile like I did and then melt them when you're finished if you hit that pen. So now that you've upgraded some Tuvala gear and you've done the quest line, I'd highly recommend that you start grinding. The place that you want to start grinding is down here in Polyforest. Make sure you got around 210 AP and you're comfortable with how you grind on your character, so you can one-hit the mobs and be efficient in this grind zone. And when that is the case, come to shop, go to the pro shop, go to loyalties, sorry, not loyalties, go to Black Spirit Pick, silver items, and grab these 530 experience scrolls. It has only cost you 530 silver, and I think you get 53 or 54 of them. So once you go to grind polys, before you start your grind, pop this scroll, pop some mercenary experience scrolls. I'll show you guys how to get this in just a moment. If you have blessed message scrolls, pop these as well. These you should get them as you go through the seasons, and PA does hand these out regularly. Also, I think you get one of these Book of Combat, so pop this one as well for the grind. And finally, do not be using the seasonal leveling up box until you're ready to grind. Every time you pop one of these boxes, you get another box, so it's a box inside a box, but you also get this thing called leveling aid box. Sorry, leveling aid buff. This buff is going to be another boost to EXP and skill points, so another really important item to try and be efficient with. And finally, coming back to this Mercenary Experience Scroll, which is 600% EXP, you actually have to combine 3 of these Mercenary Experience Scrolls, 200% combat experience. And where you'll be able to get that is if you come to Character, My Info, come over here to Rewards. On this tab here, make sure you come to the Rewards tab. Every single day at reset, which is for EU time, it's 1 AM GMT, you'll be able to choose this Mercenary Experience Scroll. So make sure you pick the right one. So if you want to double check, this is the one that you want to pick. Once you've got that picked, every 3 days you'll be able to turn them into one of these Super Scrolls. Now go back to the Pro Shop and let's look at some important loyalty items that you guys want to be prioritizing. I'd highly recommend grabbing yourself a bunch of these wild berry juices, sour green grape juices, and fresh orange juices. These are great buffs for your character that's going to really help you speed things along, and do wait until this point before you pick them up because you're going to get a lot of these for going through seasons, but it's not quite enough to take a character's breath, health, and strength to level 29. So you will need to top up with some of these. So let me show you guys, give you guys an example. I bought 2 of those. Now if you come, let me show you my info. So if we come to this page here, you're going to see that my breath is level 30, my strength is 27, and my health is 30. So I can no longer use these juices for my breath and health, but I can use it for my strength. So that's why I got the strength one. And then you'll pop these, and these will give you experience towards these bars. And what these bars represent is breath gives you more stamina as it levels up, health gives you more hit points, HP, as it levels up, and strength gives you more weight as it levels up. So a very important item, so make sure you pick it up. Now, once you got all these stats to level 30, you want to focus your loyalty on the weight. So you can get 4 of these per character. So that's going to be a total of 14,000 loyalty. That is going to take you around 70 days, just over 2 months to be able to do that. So, well, there are also going to be boosts as well. So with the boosts that you will get every now and again that PA will give to you, this will reduce that window a little bit. Once that's done, you're going to come up here and grab the inventory expansion ones. So it's going to be a total of 6,000 loyalty for 8 inventory expansions because you can only get 2 per character. Now the rest of the loyalty stuff is up to you. At this point in the game, you will have a better idea of what to pick up and what not to pick up. But if you're ever confused, just ask and people will help you out. Now, once you've completed your season pass and you've got that last reward, you will have a new quest opened up to you by Fughars that you can repeat daily. So make sure you grab this quest. After you grab it, all you're going to do is chat to him and you'll hand in those Crow Merchant Guild scrolls that you have that you get for the final reward, and you'll get some really good rewards from Fughars. Make sure you open the box. You can get some crazy good stuff from here. So hopefully you guys get RNG carried. But even if you don't, you are going to get a bunch of spirit dust, some upgrade mats, some loot scrolls, some really, really important key items for BDO. So now let's talk about the Fughars timepiece, the last part of this guide. I'd recommend waiting towards the end of the server. If you're an experienced player, then go ahead and use it when you're ready to use it. But for new players, I would recommend waiting towards the end of seasons to activate this quest and use it to its full potential. Create a character that you want to play or you find interesting. If there isn't a character that you want to play or find interesting right now, you really like the class you want, that's fine. Create the same character that you have now, or just create another random character, or select a character that's currently level 25 or lower. What you will then do is, on your current season character that you're on, take this quest line, complete it, and use this Fughars timepiece. What would happen when you use it is, you'll be able to transfer this season character's EXP and skill points to the other character that you want, that you now select, which has to be level 25 or lower. But this character will keep its EXP and skill points. So let's say I was to use Ivy, the character I created at the beginning of this video. What I could do is take, complete the quest line, and take all my levels and skill points and transfer it to Ivy along with all my Season Tuvala gear. Ivy will then be put into season servers, whereas Calypso we pulled out and put into regular servers. However, both Ivy and Calypso will be level 61 with 2006 skill points. So this is a crazy strong item. I'd highly recommend making use of this before season's end. If you're a newer player, just use it towards the end of the seasons. But anyway, that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If it has been helpful, please do leave a like. If you find yourself coming back to the channel, consider subscribing. And I'm looking forward to seeing you guys for that giveaway on the 7th. Until then, I'll catch you guys in the next video.